Hello everyone, I'm Mike DeAngelo with That's Entertainment, and this is your Lost Gems review of Paper Mario by Intelligent Systems. In 1996, Mario had arguably one of his most prestigious entries in the gaming world when Nintendo collaborated with Square Enix to release Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. In continuing this trend, Nintendo teamed with Intelligent Systems to bring Paper Mario to fans in 2001 on the Nintendo 64. Things were fairly different. The visual style had changed completely, the RPG gameplay had been tweaked, and even the story was being handled in a drastically different way. Still, Nintendo was happy with fan response to the game, and signed on for 2 more installments of the series. Though the numbers tell a story of success, was Paper Mario a game that warranted its sequels? Unable to defeat Mario on fair terms, Bowser manages to steal a powerful relic called the Star Rod from the Star Spirits, making himself wholly invincible. After being assured of his power, he goes the extra mile in kidnapping Princess Peach. The King of the Koopas actually captures her entire castle, whisking it high into the air upon a castle of his own. Mario attempts to stab off the tyrant, but is easily beaten and thrown back down to the land below. After healing up, Mario sets off on his quest to defeat Bowser again. To do so, he'll have to free the Star Spirits, who have been imprisoned in playing cards and are being watched over by Bowser's minions. Luckily, Mario won't have to go it alone. Together with a wide assortment of allies, like a Boo named Lady Bo and a Koopa named Cooper, the heroic plumber will once again try to put the Koopa King in his place. Paper Mario is told as if in storybook form. Each section of the game is broken into chapters, which helps to segment the plot into more manageable portions. It also helps to break up the sequences of the characters, making things more organized. Unlike most typical RPGs, Paper Mario takes form as a side-scroller and has a jump function as well as some other gimmicks that further the plot and help to add to certain tasks. Additionally, this allows the player to see the incoming enemies and choose which would be the best way to handle them, including a preemptive attack that can help you score a victory more quickly. In battle, things work mostly the same as in Mario RPG. When you choose to perform an attack, timing is everything. Certain moves require you to hit a button before you land on an enemy, while others require you to wait patiently with the analog stick tilted until a certain moment. Things work the same way defensively. Precise timing can mean the difference between taking a fatal hit and surviving for one more round. Outside of battle, Mario's abilities can be tweaked with badges. They have a collection of different purposes, letting Mario use new skills, do more damage, or let you use multiple items in one turn. In an era where 3D graphics were being regarded as the in thing, Paper Mario took steps to avoid this pretense. While the world is generally presented in 3 dimensions, the characters are not. Certain aspects of the game reflect this, such as when Mario is falling and he flips like, well, paper. Everything remains in colorful typical Mario form, and the whole cast of mainstays appears throughout the title. The music is represented through several nostalgic retreads of familiar songs, ranging back through the classic NES era. The sound doesn't break new ground either, but it is still enjoyable in spite of this. Voice work isn't really there in the game. However, some dialogue and action that was enjoyable for its time can still be considered funny now when it's not overly corny. Besides the main storyline, players can break away from saving the world from Bowser to kill some time instead. Throughout the Mushroom Kingdom, there's a multitude of hidden items, including star pieces, which can be traded for better gear, or badges, which will surely help Mario in his fight against the Koopa King. Besides this, there are also several other places in the game where you can unwind, instead of toiling at Bowser's minions. It would be fairly easy to dump a good amount of time into the game. In a second approach to the genre, Nintendo showed that Mario could still be relevant in RPGs. In fact, the combination has become so successful that the hero has now been featured in a grand total of 7 of the games so far. With a mix of nostalgia and a bit of originality, Paper Mario was an impressive marriage of old and new that continues working for him to this day. That's Entertainment awards Paper Mario a score of 8.5 out of 10.